in the 47th ASEAN Summit and related meetings. For today, I would like to share information on two meetings that took place yesterday and this morning. In particular, these two meetings are important for driving Thailand's priority for this ASEAN Summit. First, the Extended Informal Consultation, or the EIC in short. Yesterday, His Excellency Mr. Sihasak Phongketkaew, the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Thailand, participated in the Extended Informal Consultation on Myanmar. The meeting was held under the leadership of Malaysia Foreign Minister as ASEAN Chair, with the participation of all ASEAN member states except Myanmar. In the meeting, there were extensive and frank discussions on the way forward to address the situation in Myanmar. All participants expressed their continued support for the advancement of the implementation of the 5-point consensus, or the 5PC, and an inclusive dialogue that involves all parties concerned in Myanmar. They also exchanged views on ASEAN common position towards the planned elections in Myanmar, which will take place in December this year. Many participants in the room recognize Thailand's constructive role in advancing key priorities, particularly the provision of humanitarian assistance for Myanmar as the basis for confidence building and paving way for inclusive dialogue. The meeting also discussed how to reinforce the effectiveness and continuity of the Special Envoy on Myanmar, for instance, by extending the mandate of the Special Envoy for more than 1 year in hopes to make more tangible progress on the issue. The discussion on this issue were carried on at the ASEAN Ministerial Meeting, AMM, this morning in an extensive manner, which I'll share with you in a moment. On the second meeting, the ASEAN Ministerial Meeting, or the AMM, this morning, again, Foreign Minister Sihasak attended the ASEAN Foreign Ministers meeting, during which the minister discussed a number of key issues as follows. First, they discussed the issues of advancing ASEAN community building. ASEAN reaffirmed its commitment to strengthening the ASEAN community in line with the established ASEAN Community Vision 2045, while underscoring the importance of upholding ASEAN centrality as key for peaceful, inclusive, and durable solution to the crisis. Second, the situation in Myanmar. The meeting exchanged views and discussed progress in the implementation of the 5-point consensus, the peace process in Myanmar, and the planned elections in December. ASEAN reiterated its commitment to upholding the 5-point consensus as the main reference in addressing the situation in Myanmar. In addition, the meeting expressed support for continued coordination through various ASEAN mechanisms, as well as strengthened collaboration with the AHA Center, AHA Center, in order to deliver humanitarian assistance to the people of Myanmar. However, the meeting will further deliberate on the role and extension of the mandate of the ASEAN Special Envoy on Myanmar. And here, Foreign Minister Sihasak underlined the importance of Troika's engagement and support for the Special Envoy, and the importance of the individual who would be occupying the role. Thirdly, on relations with external partners, the meeting underscored the importance of strengthening ASEAN unity and centrality in engaging with external partners through various ASEAN-led mechanisms. The ministers also discussed requests for ASEAN partners on accession to the Treaty of Amity and Cooperation in Southeast Asia, or the TAC. Furthermore, ASEAN welcomed Timor-Leste as the newest member of the ASEAN community. In his intervention, Foreign Minister Sihasak reaffirmed Thailand's position and key messages that ASEAN must strengthen its unity and centrality by upholding the rule-based international order in line with the principles of the Treaty of Amity and Cooperation in Southeast Asia. The values and principles enshrined in the TAC remain at the core of the regional security architecture and at the very heart of ASEAN centrality. With regards to the situation in Myanmar, Thailand underscored 4 key positions. First, the importance of providing humanitarian assistance as an essential pathway toward inclusive dialogue and peace in Myanmar. Second, we called for inclusive dialogue among all groups to ensure that the general elections in Myanmar in December 2025 are as free, fair, and transparent as possible, while also maintaining dialogue beyond the elections, as this is an essential element of the peace process. Thirdly, promoting constructive engagement with ASEAN among Myanmar stakeholders, neighboring countries, and external partners. And lastly, enhancing the effectiveness and continuity of ASEAN's mechanism on the Special Envoy on Myanmar, as I mentioned earlier. I thank you, and that concludes my press conference for today, which summarizes 2 main meetings that took place yesterday and this morning. Allow me to now make a translation into Thai, and then I'll open the floor to any possible questions that you may have. สวัสดีครับพี่น้องสื่อมวลชนทุกท่านตามที่ได้มีประกาศสำนักพระราชวังเรื่องสมเด็จพระนางเจ้าสิริกิติ์พระบรมราชินีนาถพระบรมราชชนนีพันปีหลวงสวรรคตเมื่อคืนวานนี้กระผมในนามกระทรวงการต่างประเทศได้รับทราบด้วยความโศกเศร้าอย่างยิ่งโดยที่ผ่านมาพระราชกรณี the idea of that this is a peace process. Elections is just one jigsaw of the peace process. So the idea of the extension of the term of the special envoy is to ensure that there is engagement in a sustainable and lasting more than 1 year manner from the special envoy. And this idea has not been concluded by the meeting. It's subject to further discussions. But in general, there is a general support for this idea. However, the TOR of this special envoy is being discussed as how it's going to work out. I hope I'm giving you some sort of clarity. Yes. Can we pass the microphone to the lady, please? It doesn't work.
Like this? Oh. Sorry about that.
No worries.
Hello, my name is Ilyana. I'm from the Russia's new agency, Sputnik. First of all, allow me to express my condolences on the passing of the Queen Mother of the Kingdom of Thailand. So my first question is, could you confirm if the Thai Prime Minister will participate in the signing of the peace declaration between Thailand and Cambodia in the presence of Trump and Anwar Ibrahim? And the second question is, how would Thailand assess the personal role of the President Trump in navigating this conflict? Would you call him a peacemaker? Thank you.
We have always stressed that we appreciate the role, to your question, second question, the role that is being carried out, undertaken by the President of the United States. We think that the idea that the Mr. President is supporting peace process is commendable, and we appreciate that. So we look forward to the signing ceremony of the joint declaration for Thailand-Cambodia relations tomorrow, having Mr. President of the United States, Mr. Trump, and Mr. Anwar as witness. As for your first question, whether the Prime Minister of Thailand will be here, I can tell you right now that he's very likely to be here. We're working out his schedule right now as we speak. He might arrive very late tonight or tomorrow morning, just before the signing, and he has to rush back to Thailand to attend the ceremony of the Queen Mother. So it's yet to be finalized, but more likely than not, he should be here in time for the signing. Yes.
Hi, I'm Eileen from the Associated Press. Follow-up question on this peace deal that you're signing tomorrow. Could you elaborate on the details, like what's the difference between this, or what is this agreement compared to the one that you all agreed to in July? Did Cambodia agree to Thailand's 4 conditions that you've set? Can you give details of, is this deal called the Joint Declaration, or is it a peace deal?
It's called the Joint Declaration, declaration between Thailand and Cambodia, with the United States and Malaysia as witness. So it's called the Joint Declaration on the relations between Thailand and Cambodia. Why is it called that? Because it's a declaration that states that Thailand and Cambodia is committed to renew their relations and work towards the resumption of a normalization of diplomatic ties and diplomatic relations. With regards to your first question on the 4 conditions, has it been met? I have to refer to, prior to this meeting, there are 2 sub-meeting, let's say. First meeting is that during the 20th and 21st, there were a joint